Children, our next topic is structure of Indian economy. Already in previous lecture we have learned that about economic and non-economic activity, and you know very well that economic activity means earning or spending money for the exchange of commodity, and non-economic activity, it means activity that are not aimed at obtaining income or reciprocate something indirectly are called the non-economic activity. Now continuous of our next topic is the structure of Indian economy. Now various occupation and economic activities are classified in three sections. Now what happened that here, dear children, they have to given that our economic activities are to be classified on how many sections? On three sections. Now which three sections or three sectors are there? One is a primary sector, second one is a secondary sector, and third one is a service sector. This classification of economic activities are recognized as commercial structure, and that's why what happened that we can say that this classification of activities are recognized. What was the meaning of recognized? Recognized, it means the valid as a commercial structure. All the three section and activity include them may be discussed as follow. Now first sector is primary sector. The primary sector concerned with the agriculture and agriculture related activity. Now dear children, what they have to given that? They have to given that primary sector concerned with agriculture and agriculture related activity, such as cattle rearing, it means pasupalan. After cattle breeding, it means regarding with the cattle breeding, fishing, poultry farm, collection of forest product, mining of raw metal, this all are included into the primary sector section. It means what happened that your primary sector provide raw material for the manufacturing things, and that's why in the primary sector many things are and many activity are related with the agriculture sector. Now second one is a secondary sector. Small and large scale industry, factories, construction, electricity, gas, water supply are included in this section. Now what happened that in secondary sector, dear children, you can include small and large scale of industry, factory, construction work, electricity, gas, water supply. These all things are to be included into the secondary sector. This section is also acknowledged as industry. It means this sector is concerned with the industry. What was the meaning of acknowledge? Acknowledge, it means sweekar karna, which include the production from small pin to gigantic machine. It means here through the machinery, here the production from the small pin to gigantic, it means vishal, use machines. Now third sector concerned with service sector. Different types of service are to be included in this section. In this service sector you include the trade, communication, airways, waterways, education, health, banking, insurance, tourism, entertainment are to be included in this sector. It means in service sector you include about trade, communication, airways, waterways, education, health, banking, insurance, tourism, entertainment. This all are to be the part of the service sector. It means from the structure of Indian economy we divide this classification in three parts: one primary, second one secondary, and third one is a service sector. Now normally the primary sector dominates in developing country. It means what happened there? Maximum primary sector dominance. What was the meaning of dominance? It means pramukh, means maximum you have to find the primary sector in which nation? In developing country. Primary sector contribute the most in employment generation and national income. It means in developing nation the most in employment and generation and national income contribution by the primary sector in developing country. However, as there is a rise in economic development, significance of primary sector decrease in comparison with secondary and service sector. It means in developing country you see that here the primary sector is more, and you see that here compare with service sector and secondary sector is in decrease, and importance of industrial sector and service sector is increasing. Now next is they have to given about the factor of production. It means our next topic is factor of production. Production is done with the help of natural resources and labor. Now what happened that how the production is done? The production is done with the help of the natural resources as well as the labor. Now different types of tools used for the production, and this factor are divided in 4 parts. It means here you have to given about the factor of production was divided into the 4 parts. Which one? Land, capital, labor and entrepreneur. This all are the factor was divided into the 4 parts. Now first factor they have to given about the land. In normal sense, land is the upper layer of surface of the earth. Dear children, you know very well that land is the upper layer of surface of the earth. But in terms of economic land means the different types of natural resources which include, it means here land you include the different types of natural resources which include forest, river, mountain, minerals present in the interior of the earth, metal, etc. And they all are present on the earth surface, and that's why you already learned that land is a sense is the upper layer of surface of the earth. It means this all things was available and present on the earth surface. Thus land is a natural tool for the production. Second one, capital, man-made instrument helpful in production process. What they have to given that? They have to given that man-made instrument was helpful for the production process. This instrument you include tools, houses, etc. are to be included in capital, property, assets, investment. This all are to be the part of the capital. Now next one they have to given about the information of the labor. Now labor means the mental or physical work done with the aim to obtain the monetary gains. What was the meaning of labor? Labor, it means the people are doing the mental and physical work. Just here see, mental work is done by the white collar people job. Here physical work maximum done by the labor person, done with the aim of obtaining the monetary gain. What was the monetary gain? Monetary, it means the economic, arthika. Labor is living the factor of production. Work from farm labor, worker, teacher, doctor, artisan is called as a labor. Fourth one is a entrepreneurship. The person who efficiently combine the 3 factor of production. It means whatever we have learned the above 3 factor, with 3 factor, land, capital and labor is called the entrepreneur. Now what was the meaning of entrepreneur? Entrepreneur work, it means the person who efficiently combine these 3 factor of the production, and they have to done the management of these 3 factor of production with 3 land, capital and labor. The process of coordinating of these 3 factor of production in profit making process is called as entrepreneurship. Now what was the work of the entrepreneur? Work of the entrepreneur to do the process of coordinating of these 3 factor of the production, and out of the coordination of these 3 factor of the production they have to do the profit making process is the work of the entrepreneur. Now our next topic is distribution. Our next topic is distribution of factor of production. Human wants are unlimited while resources to fulfill them are limited. Dear children, you know very well that human wants are to be the unlimited, but wherever resources are to be fulfilled, them are limited. It means what happened then? Here, human have resources limited, but human wants are unlimited. So, no nation of the world has resources in unlimited quantity. It means no any nation is there. They have unlimited quantity of resources. All nations have limited number of quantity resources. There will always be scarcity of factor of production. What? That's why they have to given that. They have to given that. That's why you have to find that in all nations you have to find out the scarcity of factor of production. What was the meaning of scarcity? Scarcity, it means lack, shortage, or in Hindi you can say that kami of factor of production. As a result, every country faced the problem related to allocation of resources. And that's why every nation has faced the problem for allocation of the resources. Many questions arise, such as why, when, and how much quantity of limited resources can be used. It means every nation faced the problem that why, when, and how much quantity of limited resources can be used up. Now, first one is the unlimited wants. Human wants are uncountable and unlimited. Dear children, you know very well that human wants are uncounted and unlimited. So many wants originated from one wants, and many requirements are to be fulfilled again and again, while many wants arise because of development of science and technology. Now, what happened there? Here, the human requirement are to be fulfilled again and again, while many wants arise due to the development of science and technology. Thus, because of many reasons, wants become unlimited. So, in order to fulfill the human wants, one has to make the selection among wants. It means now what happened that whenever you go outside for any shop, then that time you have to select the any one product out of many products. Now the next topic is the importance order in the terms of the necessity. As a resources to satisfy the wants are limited. Now dear children, you know that human wants are to be the limited. The individual has to decide which wants is more important. What happened there? Whenever you go to the shop, that time you have so many products are to be available. But out of so many products, you have to decide that which is the most favorable product for that. And that's why what happened that here you choose the any one product. He has to satisfy his requirement in the order of the priority. It means what happened that here whatever your requirement is there, as per the requirement of the order, you give the priority of that product. Whichever the requirement is more important, that has to be satisfied early and later on the others. Our next third topic is limited resources. Factor of production mainly include the natural wealth and man-made wealth. Now what happened there? Here you have to given about the factor of production, and you know about that. Which are the factor of production? Land, labor, capital, and entrepreneurship. Mainly include the natural wealth and man-made wealth. All these tools are to be the limited. You know very well that all the nation have the limited natural resources. So they have to utilize the judicially. It means you have to use the minimum resources and you get the maximum output of that resources, and you have to use these resources in judicial way. It means with the carefully. Distribution of the tools has to be done and keeping the selected ones in the center. It means you have to distribute the tools and keep them selected and wants in the center. Now next topic is fourth one, alternative use of resources. Resources to satisfy the demands are limited. Now what happened there? Whatever the resources are there, resources satisfy the demands, and this demands was satisfied as a limited sum. And you know very well that human needs are the unlimited. So resources only satisfy the limited demands of the human being. Not only this, there were alternative use also. When any tools of the production may be utilized in more than one way, It means that the tool has multiply uses. Now what happened there? So many resources are there. These resources you can use in a multiple way. So it may be said that this uses is alternative. For example, if the wheat is sown in a land, bajra, maize, groundnut or any other yield cannot be cultivated, then other use of the land has to be stopped. It means in any land you do the agriculture of the wheat, that time you cannot think about the alternate use of for regarding with construction in this land. And this that's why what happened that here in this land you are doing the agriculture work and you have to stop the construction work in that way. That's why you have to select the alternative use of resources. Thus, in above the mentioned condition, distribution of factor of production is done in such way that they satisfy the maximum possible demands. It means now what happened there? You have to distribute your resources of the factor of production in this way that this out of that resources they have to satisfy the maximum possible demands of the human beings.